Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Irene and this is Caleb. If you've tuned in, I guess you are interested in my unexpected pregnancy story. I just wanted to talk about how I found out that I was expecting about, I guess, a year ago now, and it took me that long to make this video because I don't know what I've been doing for the last year. I just felt like I think I must have been procrastinating a lot. Ooh, Caleb, you nearly fell. I'm actually baby wearing Caleb. I will be putting him to sleep soon, so halfway through the video I guess I will switch over to when he sleeps. So yeah, I've been baby wearing him and it's been great. So back to my story. I have been a mom to only one child for the last 14 years. Yes, my oldest child is 14 now, and this baby is now, by the time this video is up, he'll be 6 months old, or over 6 months old. So yeah, stay tuned and I will tell you. So I guess I don't really even have a format to this video. I'm just winging it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, and he's sleepy. Okay, so now he's sleeping. I can continue with my story. The purpose of this video is actually for me to reach out to everybody on YouTube to say that if you are in a similar situation as me at that time of having an unexpected pregnancy, a surprise pregnancy, that you may not really have been happy about, that you're not alone, and that there are other people who are probably like me who can really empathize with what you're going through, and that we understand how you feel. And if you feel like confused and sad and alone, yeah, we understand. And if you just want to vent, leave your comment down below. And if you just want to share your story with me, just leave your comment down below and I will definitely be reading it, and hopefully I'll be able to reply to them. And if you need any advice, just leave your comment down below. So here we go. This is my story. So last year, around August last year, I was like, oh, so my period was late. So I was thinking, okay, I was saying I couldn't be pregnant, but I joked around and said, okay, let's just take a pregnancy test. So I actually went and bought a pregnancy test, and I was honestly, when it tested positive, I was just in shock. I wasn't jumping up and down in joy. I wasn't like laughing or whatever. There were tears, but they weren't happy tears. They definitely weren't happy tears. My husband was there when I found out, and so I told him and I showed it to him immediately. He was kind of okay about it. He was like, oh, okay, oh, well, I guess, you know, that's good. But I was sitting there and I was like, and I just couldn't get over it. And I was like, I started crying. I really started bawling my eyes out. Maybe it was hormones as well, but I was just so upset. You gotta understand, I was at the point of my life where I was happy, contented. I had a good life. I had a good social life. I am only 40 years old, but I really didn't want another, or I really didn't want to be taking care of a baby, basically. I did that, you know, I mean, 14 years ago when Kaylin was born, I did that, and we did want another kid around that time when she was, you know, a few years old. But when it didn't happen, I was okay with it. I was fine, and I was happy being a family of 3. And then suddenly my world changed, and I just couldn't believe it. And it took me, honestly, I was gonna say it took me a few weeks to get over it. No, I don't think I ever got over the shock. I cried for about yeah, about 2 weeks, pretty much almost like, you know, throughout the day I would feel so sorry for myself. I just felt like my life was my life was over. It sounds a bit like a bit dramatic, but I really felt like my life is over. I felt like I've lost my freedom, and when my kid is 10, I'm gonna be 50. And people like are saying, oh yeah, 40 is the new 30, whatever. No, I'm not gonna be able to enjoy that 40 to 50-year-old time when a lot of people are just like winding down, relaxing, and having, you know, a really good time with their friends and stuff. So yeah, so that was pretty much it. And all throughout the pregnancy, I was still like, I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I'm pregnant. I still to this day kind of look at him and think, oh my goodness. I mean, I love him, obviously, but I just can't believe that I'm a mom again. A mom to this newborn baby. So yeah, that was pretty much it. So I don't know if any of you guys also went through this, and if you did, leave your comment down below. Are you interested in my birth story? It wasn't that great, actually. Okay, so continuing on, we found a gynae, an OBGYN nearby my house, and she was terrible, but I stuck with her. Please don't ask me why. I just felt like she was gonna eventually get better, but she never did. And she was just so she thought she was funny when she wasn't, and she was a little bit pushy and just just not sympathizing with what I was going through. She herself has never been pregnant. She doesn't have kids. She's not married. So obviously she doesn't know what we women go through when we're going through childbirth. So my advice to you, if you are looking for a gynae or a doctor, go look for, if you're looking for a female doctor, look for somebody who has had kids so that they know what you're going through. And if you've got a male doctor, that's fine as well. You know, some people prefer male doctors. Then find one that is married and who also has kids so that they also know what their wives have been through. And a lot of times they are more sympathetic. Anyway, so he was born at 37 weeks. The gynae kept on saying he was big, and he was getting bigger, but actually he was only like I think at birth he was about 2.8 kilos. I was going to 2.8 to 2.9 kilos. And yeah, he wasn't big at all. And he was breech. So I had to do a emergency cesarean. Actually, he turned, and immediately the day after she told me to go hospital. So I was there overnight, but I wasn't induced for labor immediately because I was on an antibiotic drip overnight. So the next day when she came in, she checked the baby, and he had gone back to turning breech again. So I had no choice but to go for emergency cesarean. Okay, I was kind of prepared for that. So unfortunately, I wanted to do a half body epidural so that I could hear his first cries and everything. But unfortunately, that also didn't work out because the anesthesiologist somehow couldn't get the epidural into me. He just kept on saying I was becoming tense, and I was like, you know, uncurling, and he was so scared to poke me in the right space between my spine. I guess he was afraid that he would paralyze me. So in the end, I had to go full general anesthetic, and I was put under, and I was actually crying on the table because my husband had already put on, you know, what do you call it? Put on the scrubs, and he was ready to come in and to see the baby come out, and then to be told he wasn't going to go in. Felt so bad. I didn't think that, it wasn't the way I wanted to go. So I was put under, and I basically didn't get to see the baby until I woke up like a few hours later. And I feel like it really made a big difference on how I felt as well. You know, I was still feeling a little down. I mean, the whole pregnancy, I felt like it just pulled me down. Like from the beginning, I wasn't happy to be pregnant, and then somehow the birth didn't come out the way I intended it to be. Well, now that he's here, he's brought, you know, so much joy into our lives, and also so much pain. Beginning part was really hard because I felt like we were first-time parents again. I really didn't have a clue to a lot of things, and I was like, is he supposed to do that? Is he not supposed to do that? So yeah, and he isn't really good at sleeping, so we had a lot of problems with sleeping. And yeah, now he is sleeping on our bed just to make it easier for me, and so that I'm not so tired. I'm just gonna do whatever it is that's gonna make it easier for me as a mom. So whatever makes me less tired, then let it be. So this time around, I also had some hair loss. I don't think you can see it so much because it is starting to grow back, but I had hair loss along here, and it looked so bad, and I looked like I was going bald. But now I have like little baby hair growing out, which is really cute because it's like my baby's getting hair and I'm also getting hair. So if you are losing hair, more than likely you will get it back, and it will grow back. I'm pretty sure. Take your multivitamins and stuff, and everything should go back to normal. So I think that's the end. I mean, I really don't have a lot more to say. I just wanted to let you all know, if you're watching this and you feel you've had an unexpected pregnancy, a pause in your life, hey, I'm here for you. Just drop me a message down below, comment. You can even follow me on Instagram and DM me. My Instagram is @MissReenie. Just talk to somebody. It'll make you feel better, especially people who have gone through the same situation. Now that I have a baby, I will try to review some baby products that I've used, and that yeah, I might do more videos on just like baby related stuff, and hopefully I can do more vlogging if I can get my head around this, because like I said, it's taken me a year to do this video. Like, what was I doing the last year? Honestly, I don't even know. Like, I was pregnant for close to a year, 9.5 months, 10 months. Where did the time go? I felt so tired all the time. Oh yeah, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was being pregnant in your late 30s is not ideal. When I was pregnant with Kaylin, I was 26, and I felt different. I felt like I had a lot of energy. This time around, I was so tired, and I had a lot of different experiences. I even had like a lot of practice contraction. It was quite painful. And this time around, I also had a lot of nausea. I didn't vomit, but I had nausea. With Kaylin's one, it was just a breeze. I don't know if it's my age or it's because he's a boy, but it goes to show that every pregnancy really is different. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to click subscribe below and watch my other videos if you want to. And I hope to bring more videos on maybe baby related products and do a bit more vlogging. And I will really try to make time for that. See you guys next time in another video. Bye.